Alright, hey everybody, this is John with Planet Tech, and today we're going to be looking at some Bluetooth headsets. The link will be in the description down below, and somewhere I will put the name of the seller who provided these for my review. These are the A09 earphones, and I've been told that they are unique. So we're going to be looking at that. Again, we're going to be looking at the box. It's my first time reviewing something from this particular seller. So we have the, okay, that's the foreign language version. Okay, here we go, the English version. So these apparently have some sort of chip in them, CSR 8645, the BT Bluetooth 4.1. Apparently there's some sort of audio driver. Siri, I have no idea on that. I think it's some sort of like audio control system, 8 hours, and hi-fi, I guess. No idea. Okay, in English specifications, 4.1, some CSR chip, frequency range 2.4 gigahertz to 2.48, so similar to other Bluetooth headsets. Operating distance 10 meters. About 8 hours of listening time, standby time 4 weeks, and operational temperature -10°C to 50°C. Okay, so we have colors: Chinese red, sky blue, fluorescent green, and peach pink. Size big, small. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. The box is actually quite nice. It's not like generic, but it's not like overdone. Overall, the look of the actual headset itself looks quite nice. It's got some ear hooks. It's got some earpieces. Overall, this basic box. So we open up the box. We have a little user manual. That's kind of nice. It's decorative. The A09 Stero Bluetooth headset user manual. Again, you kind of don't need a user manual, but it's nice that they add one to tell you more about your headset. So we have your controls and the model number, everything about it, support profile, cable length 57 centimeters. It takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge this. Now, one thing that the seller did actually tell me about this was that it was a something special in the fact that each earpiece, so both earpieces, actually have a battery. So it's about 55 milliamps in each battery. And it says about roughly about was it 110 or somewhere around there. It has Kevlar, so right there it says pull resistant tangling, 16 enamel copper core, brushless surface, and we have color. I have no idea why this needed Kevlar, but that's kind of interesting. It's got 14mm aluminum dynamic speakers. It says an N4 magnet based full passion. No idea about that. Hi-fi, clearly feel each note. Transparent sound quality. Imported diaphragm. Okay, they also, here's a quick thing. Most new Bluetooth headsets are coming out with the ability to support HD. I mean, okay, so you could put in HD audio, so higher bit rate audio. So about 44.1 hertz is about your basic 44.1 hertz is about your basic audio level. 48,000 hertz is about roughly DVD quality to headset quality, and then you have all the way up to about 192,000 hertz, which is about symphony or super HD audio, and you can go beyond there. So if you have between the 48,000 to the 80,000 hertz, that's mid-grade audio. So you can hear a lot about what's going on in the multiple levels of audio. Again, these aren't audio head level headsets, but they're trying to give you more than your basic headset. And I'll put the price on the screen for you guys to then see and compare it, and the link in the description. Again, a wireless, you have your warranty for your headset. Let's go to backside with some more information. Your control, actually that looks really fancy. Microphone, imported micro, mic wind, smaller, better ability, blast wave metal designed, anti-sweat, high temperature, low temperature resistance. So these are trying to like win you over with their awesomeness and their good looks. So actually let's take a look at them. So we have a USB cable that is actually pretty fancy, and it does have some grooves in it. So let's see if I actually can, if you guys could see, it has some grooves in it. So I think that's Kevlar. That's kind of interesting. They are fancy. They are very sharp looking. You know, they're not. They are just basic, but they are, you know, trying to look. Oh, this is, you know, fancy. Again, you have a actually pretty. This is a step up from the normal plastic little back shirt. You know, cord controller. Actually, it is pretty decent. We have your basic, again, ear to get these all from the same place. They are soft though, so that's good. You don't need anything sticking in your ear. Let's get this little thing out of here. Review these. Okay, these look really fancy. They rotate, so that's pretty nice. That is machine. Okay, so that is machined aluminum or metal. It does have engraving in it, so that's the left one, left audio driver, and that is like really sharp. And then we have our right one with some, I think that's air control, and then we have our minus, pause, play, and that is your plus. And then we have the audio controller, or the USB charger. So it charges it up. So you actually have the batteries in there. So that's actually pretty cool. Or actually should be in there. So overall, pretty nice. They should actually work really nicely. And normally when you have an earpiece, they don't rotate. See, when this rotates, if you like turn your head or whatever, these will rotate to adapt to how you're looking. So they're not going to be like pulling or poking at your ear too much, which is going to be really nice. I don't know, being Kevlar, I have no idea on that, but that's like, these are like the fanciest headsets I've received so far for a review. The box is actually quite nice, and then these were taken by, like, these kind of shocked me a bit. I still have to see if they're all show and no-go on the audio. You can put HD audio drivers in there and just tubble, and just, like, soup up the bass to make these, oh yeah, these are really nice. And then they just ended up for bass heads, and they're not even really good for that. So again, guys, this was the unboxing of the A09's earphones, the black versions. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I come back and say, guys, these are awesome for A, B, C, D, and these are bad because of reasons 1, 2, and 3. Again, hopefully we hit somewhere in the middle. I really would like to see these improve, though, no matter what happens in the next vid. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Do you like these? Would you actually get these fancy headsets no matter what? Or would you want something that's a little more less showy and more adequate, and, you know, has more in the audio department? Comment down below, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, hey everybody, this is 54 Nature, and we're back with the audio section of this review. So I've been listening to these for a while, over a whole bunch of audio, from bass heavy to classical to just like everything from, like, you know, Alcide to Black M, which is a French rapper, all the way to electronic bass music. I mean, just a huge assortment of music. I can actually name off a couple of them, like Luke Bryan, Machine Gun Kelly, One Republic, some Alcide, some Roland Orzabal, Tears for Fears, some Taylor Swift, some 21 Pilots, some NDK, which is an electronic band, like, you know, Black M Allures, Black M, I got like three or four of his songs, Daft Punk, Imagine Dragons, John Martin, John Newman. Okay, so, you know, I listen to a whole bunch of music. Overall, it is actually pretty good. With 14mm drivers, they do produce a very clear and good sound. These are actually really good sounding headphones. Some improvements that I would like for them to see is that as long as you're in an open area, you can leave your phone somewhere or your Bluetooth device somewhere. If you go or stray a little too far from it, you do have cutouts, so that's something I would like for them to improve. I would like for this to be, you know, hey, it looks fancy, but it also produces really great, you know, ability for me to say, hey, I'm going to leave my phone or my Bluetooth device here on this counter. I'm going to walk, I don't know, like, not a large distance away, but, you know, still within, I can still see my phone and be able to just, like, still hear music. So that's one distance. As long as you have your phone or your device with you or within 3 feet of you, you're perfectly fine. If you have it further, you have an issue. Like, I had these in my backyard. I was, you know, what I do in my backyard, I watch my dog, and while the dog is like going all over the backyard, I'm following him because, you know, I'm bored stiff, and I leave my phone, you know, over by the door, and I go way on the other end and suddenly music cuts out. Not something I particularly enjoy having in a headset, but if you have this in your pocket, like I did for the rest of the review, you're actually really fine. The 14mm audio drivers are really good. The quality is really nice. It's just something that you're gonna have to look into on these type of headsets. They are not $60, $80 headsets. They're, you know, the $20 to $30 range, and they don't have all of the high-end specs, but this one actually does some really good. It just has one knock against it of having some distance. Other than that, you can use these for bass, you can use these for classical. They are really, really good audio. I may actually end up using these a lot as one of my, you know, not main headset, but as a pretty close backup. They do look nice. Their quality is really good. I just prefer them actually having some, you know, distance value to them when I take them with me. But overall, I think they're really good. I think the Kevlar gives it a, I don't know what that was all about. I think they could have invested into a better Bluetooth driver unit. But other than that, they're actually pretty good. Audio is really awesome. If you're just mainly in it for the audio, these are actually your best bet. They actually produce very, very clear audio. Also use these for phone communications, and the other person could clearly hear me. And then I listen to a whole bunch of YouTube videos where audio is predominant in them. So you can hear very clearly, you can listen to a lot of music. So these are really good headsets. They just need to improve a couple of things in them. Other than that, they're pretty good. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about this headset or when the previous ones are reviewed, or if you would like me to look into a headset for you before you buy it, please comment down below. I will get to you as fast as I can.